the thing that we're quite passionate about is sponsored product ads drive physical availability as well as mental availability. And what I mean by that is 60% or so of shoppers shop by a search. They don't search by brand, they search by subcategory. Sugar, toilet roll, washing powder, soft drinks. If you go to a supermarket and you get a trolley where there's a physical shopping list being left behind, you won't see brands on there. It's very, very rare. Occasionally you will, but you'll see toothpaste, loo roll, washing powder. And that's exactly how customers shop online. From the retailer's point of view, when somebody searches for washing powder on an e-com site, you're probably going to sell washing powders. And you don't really mind which one that is. Some of the margins are higher on some, but there's really, it's not much in that. But if you're Unilever, Procter & Gamble, you do care. It matters to you a lot. Now, there might be 400 or 500 SKUs in a category. And if you're shopping on your phone, which is 60 to 70% of people these days, you're going to see 3 or 4 on the first page, and you might scroll through. So essentially, does that make 80 or 90% of those SKUs are off sale? Now, if physical availability is what really, really matters, which it does, then you're only going to be selling to people who've already bought you. If you're not in the first row, I think brands tend to think still that there's such a thing as a digital shelf, which is a kind of replication of the physical shelf. And well, not just that you can see everything, but everybody sees the same thing. And I think what they haven't realized is the extent to which when you search for detergents and I search for detergent, we are not going to get shown the same thing. And so everything is variable. And unless you're on that first row of the grid, you might as well not be there. So then the issue is, well, how do I get on the first row of the grid? Well, one obvious way is to sponsor. And it doesn't cost you anything until somebody clicks through and buys you. But at no cost, therefore, you have fixed your physical availability for that brand, for that search occasion. Even if you're not clicked on, you're visible at that point in time. Okay, and if you don't do that, well, you're not. So it's almost like there's nothing to lose